drop the puck on this one. The Avalanche have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. The Blues looking against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Fowler. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. Denies him! Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Fires it, and makes the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Thomas knows how to score, and his team will be relying on that offensive upside to get ahead. McKinnon's hard to shove off the puck. That's his unstoppable force zone ability. Those are two big names I'll be keeping tabs on all throughout this matchup. Now, sending it back upstairs.
Oh, spectacular save on the play!
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
And the defenders come up with the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Wow! They got thunderstruck on the play. Denies him with the save. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. The Avs win it in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Makar. Shot! Can't get it to go. Scooped up along the wall by Nelson. Winds up from the point. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Great reach with the poke check by Falk. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Falk's got the puck. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. One-timer! Shuts it down! What a stop! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Hayes won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Standing tall with the save! And the puck's knocked loose. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Sean.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Sends it quickly to Burns. And he's ridden off the puck. Moves it to Hayes. To the low slot. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Fowler's lugging the puck. Here they come on the attack. Fires it on net. Gives them nothing in front. From the back of the cage with the puck. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Oh, he got stuck right there!
Well, call it what you want, the lacrosse move, the Michigan. I mean, they practice it so much in practice that it's become innate to do it in a game. Unbelievable attempt, but denied by the goaltender.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out. And, of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Here's a blast! That one misses, and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you got to find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
That concludes period number one. I cannot believe they got one of the all-time great 90s hip-hop acts getting set to play for the fans here in this intermission. I can't wait for this. We'll come back at period number two in just a bit. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number two underway. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Blues have had a considerable amount of time with the puck. It just hasn't translated into offense, so they need to be more opportunistic and try and cash in with those chances.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Makar's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and that one misses.
Oh, everyone wants to be the hero, James, and he missed it as he looks up at the sky in frustration. You can bet if he gets another opportunity, he's going to want to cash in.
What a chance.
Sometimes when you're playing fast, you can be too fast and you can over-rotate, and this is a huge miss as he's in the middle of the ice in primetime scoring area.
Great stop by Wedgwood.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James, and I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Colorado's got it along the wall. And that one's stopped. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The game is still scoreless. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Good read with the stick to break that up. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Colorado's in transition. Oh, big hit on the play, and look at this, he's on his own bench.
He's not going to live this one down for a while, James. You know that he's going to get rags for a bit because he's in the laps with his teammates.
I think he's okay, just a slightly bruised ego. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Colorado's on the attack. The Blues take over on possession. And now it's grabbed by Saad. Oh, he got huddled by Wedgwood.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Past the midway mark of the frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Avs win the draw. Quick feed to Burns. Slides it over to Lehkonen. And that's poked away by Suter. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Drives to the paint. Quick pass across to Leddy. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Bugstad's gain the line and on the attack. Looks to set up at the point now. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Huge stop by Wedgwood. Takes the puck. Stuffs him again. My goodness, look at this. The pressure. Scores! A huge goal. The first of the game, and the way things have gone defensively, this could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game, no matter what time it's at, it's a huge one because you lead the scoring, and now your opponent is chasing you. High-level goaltenders use tracking exercises all the time, both on and off the ice. You can see the frustration after the goal as he's trying to find this. He's trying to out-battle, but he can't get a sight line, and it winds up in the back of the net.
St. Louis gone up by one late here in period number 2.
And it's been a really tight game. It's been back and forth. It's been competitive, and now that they've struck, they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to find a way to get to the intermission holding this lead.
Colorado's won it. Quick pass to Girard. From the point, they take control of it. Quick shot! Denies it with a save. St. Louis has the puck. Intercepted. Here he is with the backhander. Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. You know he's worked a lot on this in practice because his hands are an extension of his body here, James. He knows how to manipulate his opponent. He dangles his way to the net, and he doesn't miss.
The Avs have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. It ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Driving right to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. And now he moves it quickly to Nichushkin. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, these are such difficult pucks to stop for a goaltender as you catch them going one way and the puck goes the other, but it's all about the great hand-eye coordination and not being afraid to get to the tough areas to get your stick on that puck.
Colorado's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that one-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet, so you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all three zones.
The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Hard hit frees up the puck. And he loses control of the puck. Big play inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Parayko. Takes a shot. Puck scooped up by McCarr. Colorado's got it across the line. Gets the puck back here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Denies him on the slapper. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Krug. Breaks up the play by getting in front of it. They've really got him on their heels here now. Here's a pass. Scores! I got two words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
St. Louis has stuck to their game, and look at this. They have tied it up as a result.
Yeah, they've been positive. They haven't gotten frustrated with their possession and unable to convert, and that really is shown in this third period.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Schen's carrying it ahead. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Puck grab by Neighbors. Long jam in front, that's broken up. And a good save on the play as action continues. Puck exits the zone.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Moves it to Neighbors. They've got some momentum here. Let's go! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
The Blues have the critical one-goal lead here in the third. Cheryl, what's the strategy now?
Well, there's a couple of them, and I like to press because I think it's really important. That's how you got the lead, but you have to be very mindful when the puck turns over. You have to get back to the middle of the ice and certainly protect.
St. Louis takes possession of the puck. Leddy swooping in on the attack. What a stop as he puts out the fire! The Devils are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available, a few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Past the midway mark in this period, St. Louis is trying to build on that one-goal lead. Slides it diagonally to Olsen. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Centering feed, and he denies that great opportunity there. Picked up along the boards by Bjugstad. The Blues will play it from the corner. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Makes a move in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Wedgwood's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident, controlled in the crease.
Carlin's got the answer as to who had the better night.
McKinnon's been able to contribute by generating scoring chances, and you know his teammates appreciate it. I think he's been the player that stood out for me, guys.
Taken by McCarr. And he slides it quickly to Landeskog. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Puck picked up by Suter. Angles it over to Bushnevich. Picked up by Nichushkin. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Austin's... They score! They've tied it up! They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third.
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James. They're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Colorado's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
Gaining steam here on the attack. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Quick feed to Bushnevich. And now it's grabbed by Nichushkin. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Fowler's taking it from his own end. Puts it on net. Nothing doing.
Oh, he's hot after that one. You can see the frustration in the body language. He knows how important of an opportunity that was, and it's a miss as he misses the net completely and doesn't get anything out of that possession.
Reaches out and uses the stick. And some good footwork to kick it away. Here's a breakaway. And it's broken up with a great defensive effort there.
Well, that's what you call backtracking with a purpose, James. He thought that he was alone and in the clear, and the opportunity gets taken away.
Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, both sides looking for that golden goal here. For the win! Scores! They take it in overtime! What an effort by this team out there tonight!
Well, how about this goal, James? It's a beauty as he dangles his way to the net. I mean, he doesn't have much speed, but he recognizes where his opponent is. He just manipulates them at will, and he cashes in.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.